If you're over 60 and you feel like your strength is slipping away, I need you to hear this. It's not really your muscles failing you. There's something else going on, something almost nobody talks about. And once you understand it, you'll see why most workouts for older adults don't actually fix the problem. Here's a quick fact. After 60, the first thing your body loses isn't muscle size. It's power, the ability to move fast and react quickly. That's the thing that helps you catch yourself before a fall, or stand up out of a chair without struggling. And there's one simple tool that trains this better than almost anything else in the gym. It's not a machine. It's not heavy weights that hurt your joints. It's a single piece of metal called a kettlebell. Today, I'm going to show you 3 kettlebell moves that rebuild real, useful strength after 60. Strength you can feel in everyday life. Picking up groceries, carrying bags, walking with confidence again. But stick around, because the third move is the one most people get wrong without even realizing it. And it could be quietly cancelling out all their progress. I'll show you exactly what that mistake is in a moment. Let's start with Move 1, the kettlebell deadlift. This move is the foundation. Everything else we do today builds on it. Think about it. Every single day, you bend down to pick something up. A laundry basket, a grandchild's toy, a bag of dog food. That motion is called a hip hinge, and it's one of the first patterns your body starts to forget as you age. Not because you can't do it, but because nobody trains it anymore. The kettlebell deadlift brings that pattern back, safely and with control. Here's how it works. Place the kettlebell on the floor between your feet. Stand with your feet about hip width apart. Now here's the key part, and this is where most people mess up. You don't squat down to grab it. You hinge. Push your hips back like you're closing a car door with your backside. Keep your chest up and your back flat, almost like there's a string pulling the top of your head toward the ceiling. Grab the handle, take a breath, and stand up by pushing the floor away with your feet. Squeeze your glutes at the top like you're trying to crack a walnut between them. Then lower it back down the same way you came up, slow and controlled. That's it. That's the whole move. But here's why this matters so much after 60. This single pattern protects your lower back for the rest of your life. Most back injuries in older adults don't happen from heavy lifting. They happen from bending the wrong way to tie a shoe or grab something off the floor. Once your body remembers how to hinge properly, that risk drops dramatically. Start light. I mean it. Even an empty kettlebell or a light dumbbell is enough in the beginning. The goal isn't to lift heavy right away. The goal is to teach your body the pattern again. Strength comes after that, and it comes faster than you'd expect. Now, once your hips and back feel strong from this first move, we move to something different. This next one isn't about bending or lifting at all. It's about walking, and it might be the move that saves you from a fall one day without you even realizing it. Let's get into move number 2, the kettlebell suitcase carry. This one looks almost too simple, but don't let that fool you. It's one of the most underrated moves for staying steady on your feet as you get older. Here's the idea. You pick up a kettlebell in one hand like you're carrying a suitcase through an airport. Then you simply walk. Sounds easy, right? But here's the catch. Your body wants to lean to one side when the weight is uneven. Fighting that urge is exactly what makes this move so powerful. Stand tall. Pick up the kettlebell in one hand, arm relaxed by your side. Walk forward in a straight line, like you're balancing a book on your head. Keep your shoulders level. Don't let the weight pull you to one side. Take normal steps, nothing fancy, just controlled and steady. Walk for about 20 to 30 steps, then switch the kettlebell to the other hand and walk back. Here's the science behind it. This move trains something called anti-lateral flexion. In plain English, your core learns to resist tipping sideways. That matters a lot, because most falls in older adults don't happen from walking straight ahead. They happen when the body shifts unexpectedly to one side and the core isn't strong enough to catch it in time. Think about real life, carrying a heavy grocery bag in one hand, pulling a suitcase through an airport. holding a grandchild on one hip while doing something else with the other. All of that uses the same strength you're building right now. If it feels a little wobbly the first few times, that's completely normal. Your core is just waking up muscles that haven't been challenged like this in years. Stick with it, because the payoff shows up fast. You'll notice it next time you carry something heavy and think, that felt easier than before. The first two moves built your foundation and your stability, but the final move is different. It's the one most people over 60 are afraid to even attempt, and it might be the most important one of all. Let's move on to move number 3, the Kettlebell Goblet Clean. So why does this move even matter? We've covered bending safely and walking steady, but there's a third type of strength almost nobody trains after 60, and that's power. Power isn't about how much you can lift, it's how fast your muscles can react. And that's a big deal, because power is usually the first thing to fade with age, often long before you notice any muscle loss. It's also what helps you catch yourself if you trip, or steady up fast when your balance wobbles for a second. Without it, even strong muscles just react too slowly. That's what this move builds. Start with the kettlebell on the floor, a bit between your feet. Hinge down like we did in move 1, and grab the handle with both hands. In one smooth motion, pull it up close to your body, almost like you're zipping up a jacket, and let it settle gently in front of your chest. Elbows tucked in near your ribs. Down, hinge, pull, catch at the chest. Lower it back with control, and repeat. Take it slow at first. There are a few more steps here, so give your body a moment to learn the sequence. A slow, controlled version still builds real power. Speed will come naturally once it feels familiar. Now, here's that mistake almost everyone makes without noticing. People let the kettlebell drift away from their body during the pull, instead of keeping it close like it's sliding up a zipper line. When that happens, it turns into an arm move instead of a full body one, and most of the benefit quietly disappears. I'll show you how to fix that, plus a few other small form mistakes on all 3 moves, in the next video. So if you don't want to be putting in the work without getting the full payoff, stick around for that one. So let's recap quickly. The deadlift rebuilds your foundation, the suitcase carry locks in your stability, and the goblet clean brings back the power your body has been quietly losing for years. Start light, focus on the pattern before the weight, and give your body a little patience, because this kind of strength comes back faster than most people expect. If this helped you, do me a favor and hit that like button. It helps this video reach more people just like you. Subscribe if you want more simple, no-nonsense strength training for life after 60. And drop a comment letting me know which one of these 3 moves you're starting with today. See you in the next video.